The tech industry is booming, and they have more unfilled jobs now than ever. Companies like Apple and Google employ almost 7 million people in the US, and they say some of their best talent is high-skilled foreign workers. More than half of billion-dollar startups are founded by immigrants. But getting high-skilled immigrants into these jobs is getting tougher. There are only 85,000 US work visas giving out each year, which means only about 1/3 of qualified applicants are able to work in the country. Right now, that's leaving the tech industry with many unfilled positions, despite the fact that over 200,000 applicants were sponsored for visas this year. And Donald Trump's policies would make filling these jobs even tougher.
I know the H-1B very well, and it's something that I frankly use, and I shouldn't be allowed to use. We shouldn't have it. Very, very bad for workers.
He wants to do away with the visa program that lets companies employ high-skilled foreign workers altogether, which is why the tech industry is taking a stand.
What you continue to see and hear is we need the ability to attract the best and the brightest talent, and we just can't do that right now.
That has some technology companies getting more partisan than ever before.
I hear fearful voices calling for building walls and distancing people they label as others.
Wired magazine endorsed Hillary Clinton, and back in July, over 100 leaders from major tech companies signed an open letter against Donald Trump's presidency. Many of those same companies pulled out of sponsorship at the Republican National Convention because they didn't want to be associated with Trump. For their perspective, I sat down with Todd Schulte, president of Forward.us, a company founded by Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg that's working towards immigration policy change.
The idea that we have an immigration system that was last updated, an immigration system so critical to the technology sector, that was last updated before the World Wide Web, let alone before iPhones, right? It just doesn't make sense for today's economy. America's greatest competitive advantage has always been that we're a nation that welcomes immigrants. But we no longer have a system of immigration laws that works.
Where Trump has driven Silicon Valley away on this issue, Hillary Clinton has championed it to garner more support. Unlike Trump, Clinton wants to expand the current high-skilled visa program. One of her policies would automatically give immigrants who earn science and math degrees at US universities visas after graduation. Trump's would not.
You have one candidate who's leaning into immigration reform and one who is an anti-immigrant demagogue, just to be very frank about it. We get the right election results, I think we're going to be back at the table and able to get something done.